Andrew Jones, born on 9th May 1959, was a remarkable cricketer who made significant contribution to New Zealand cricket between 1987 till 1995. Over the course of his career, he played in 39 test matches and 87 one-day international, establishing himself as a dependable number 3 batsman in his era. His calm and composed demeanor at the crease made him a key figure in New Zealand batting lineup. In this video, we focus on one of Andrew Jones' most memorable test innings, which took place during the second test match against Sri Lanka in February 1991 at Hamilton. In the first inning of that match, he played a significant knock of 122 runs off 217 balls, lasting an impressive 288 minutes. His inning was built on a solid foundation with a strike rate of 56.22 and 6 boundaries, showcasing his patient yet effective approach to batting. Let's take a moment to appreciate Andrew Jones' first innings century of 122, where his class and temperament were on full display.
Goes for it again, Andrew Jones. That's to the fence. That's a fine shot. If they drop it short, he'll go for it, and he certainly did.
Yes, well, with those two gullies there, what they're hoping is that Jones does tend to open the blade sometimes and the ball does carry in the air, although he's just as likely to hole out to point. But on this occasion, he did get over the top of it, and with no third man down there, there's always going to be 4.
Here he goes again. There should be another 2 here. Same fieldsman, Jayasuriya. And another 2 for Andrew Jones. So he rushes on to 23, which makes him now the top scorer in this New Zealand innings after John Wright had made 21.
New Zealand camp look reasonably relaxed. All very quick and close. Martin Crowe nearly run out.
Well, that was very snappy indeed. He has worked very quickly, Jayasuriya. Crowe away, and if he'd hit, that would have been a very close decision.
Well, hooking away Andrew Jones, and he gets hold of this one, and it's 4 runs behind square, but still square enough to beat fine leg. Andrew Jones prepared to go after the hook shot, and he hit it well and picked up another 4.
Well, a great shot. Ratnaik is prepared to try the short one to him, knowing that Jones will go for it, but he kept it pretty well. He kept it wide of the Ramanike, who was down at fine leg, and takes the score to 86 for 2.
Here's Ramesh Ratnaik then. It's Andrew Jones on strike on 30. And there's the 50 partnership with Jones just pushing the ball out into the offside. New Zealand go to 90. Remember, those 2 wickets for New Zealand fell when the score was 40. So exactly 50 runs scored by Crowe and Jones together, which is rather small fry compared to that massive stand they had in Wellington of 467. But it's early days yet. And there are the statistics for you. Just 64 minutes. That really is a very good pace set by Jones and Crowe. 85 deliveries. That's Ratnaik and out of Martin Crowe. Oh, that's well played again by Crowe. They really are playing positively, these two. They'll come back for the third. Martin Crowe very quick between the wickets. He's running to the danger end, but in the end makes it comfortably. So Martin Crowe's got 3. That's beautifully played. That's 4 runs for Andrew Jones. Gosh, he's in good form at the moment. Lots of runs in the one day. 186 in his last test innings, and really hitting the ball sweetly today here in Hamilton. Pulled away, there's nobody out at square leg. The man from Finley's got a big chase. That's Ramesh Ratnaik, and Crowe's pulled it back. Got it back for 2 rather. So that's the New Zealand 100 posted. So 60 runs have come up very quickly for the New Zealanders this afternoon. New Zealand to 101 for 2. 61 runs these two have scored together in an hour and 10 minutes since the lunch break.
Right, this will be interesting. The spinner coming into the attack, and he's going to bowl to Andrew Jones. Oh, Jones went for it, and he's lucky to get it away down towards third man with Senanayaka chasing, and back they come for the 3rd run. So rather a false shot by Andrew Jones. that's a good one. That one really jagged back on Andrew Jones, and he was in considerable difficulty.
You see, that one came back a long way, isn't it? And that's we haven't seen many do that since lunch, but that really did. And he was lucky that that didn't get a hand.
Crowe goes after this one and times it pretty well, heading out to the boundary for 4 runs. Second boundary for Martin Crowe as Gurusena dropped short.
Oh, shorter delivery, swung away by Martin Crowe. Good shot. 4 runs. And that's the end of not a very good over from Ahsoka de Silva. And New Zealand 122 for 2. Martin Crowe on strike. Oh, he's gone. Yes, Tilakaratne has taken the catch. Martin Crowe looking to drive, got the edge from Ranatunga, and Crowe is out.
Martin Crowe playing a long way away from himself, and the keeper almost poaching the catch, although it may not have carried through to first slip. And so Crowe is on his way. New Zealand's 3rd wicket down for 125.
So Martin Crowe getting the edge. He really did push a long way for that. Tilakaratne, well taken by him. Debatable whether it would have got through to first slip. It was certainly going in that direction, but dropping. So well taken, and a good breakthrough for Sri Lanka. Ken Rutherford on strike to Ramanayaka. 3 slips. Poised, waiting for the catch. Bit of an all out there. Maybe that was a little closer in than Ken Rutherford suspected, but it went through harmlessly.
Yes, it does nip back, but Rutherford covering it.
Oh, he's nicked it, has he? Yes, he's gone, caught behind. Ramanayaka gets rid of Ken Rutherford without scoring. Straightforward catch, deflected a bit, through to the keeper, Tilakaratne, and he made no mistake.
Well, we see the example of another wicket falling in quick succession as it did this morning. That looked like just a good line on the off stump. Rutherford had to play it, and it may have just moved a fraction away from him, but the line early in his innings has done him. He took the outside edge and just flew through. Plenty of carry to the keeper. So New Zealand now have lost their 4th wicket with the score at 126. Rutherford for naught.
Thompson looking for a first run, and he'll have a couple here as he turns it nicely through mid-wicket. And the local crowd delighted the fact that Shane Thompson is underway. Turned it nicely fine this time. And there'll be time for 2 more for Thompson. And there is the 50 for Andrew Jones. He'll have time possibly to go for 3 here. And once again, well played, Andrew Jones.
There's his innings today, and so you can see that runs square of the wicket, which is a hallmark now of the way Andrew Jones plays. His 5 boundaries, I think all of them coming square or just in the area around there.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That's the shot of the day.
Just talking about him playing them square, and then he thumps the ball down the ground, and that was sweetly timed, coming onto the front foot, moving beautifully through the shot. And look at the flow of the bat, and the fielder can just turn and chase it. No chance of overhauling it. What a magnificent cricket stroke.
That's pleasantly driven again by Jones. Big chase for Ratnayaka. The ball is, oh dear. Now that should have been allowed to go, obviously. Well, Ratnayaka could well argue that he would have got that.
Yes, that was a bit unfortunate, but I think the ball would have got there all the same, just as I looked at it down there. Just watch very closely. If any children are watching, they must make sure that they don't get across the ground. Yeah, well, you can't really see where the Ratnaika is, and he wasn't within striking distance anyway.
No, that's right. So it finished up being a 4 anyway for Andrew Jones, and that, in fact, is the end of the session. So tea is now being taken here on the first day of this Bank of New Zealand Test match, and once again it's been a fascinating session. Remember, at lunch it was 40 for the loss of 2, so we've had 101 runs in this session, and once again New Zealand have lost 2 wickets in the process.
That was well played by Thompson. It drifted on him, he got over it, steered it down off the face of an angle bat to third man. It's chased down there by Kurasina, and they take 3 runs. He played that well, controlled it, got behind it, kept it down, and it's 149 now for 4. Well, Jones won't be pleased. He didn't really hit that, but Soka should have stopped it. He let it through, and they've come back for the third. Ramesh Ratnaika, a very middle-aged piece of fielding down there, straight behind the bowler on the boundary. The 150 is up, 150 for 4. What a lovely looking stroke that is by Jones. He played one earlier this afternoon. I think that's going. I don't think Leroy, will he get to it? Yes, he just knocks it back. Well done him. And they've come for 3. Jones didn't quite time that as he wanted to. He may have got it just fractionally off the middle of the bat.
Andrew Jones goes for the big hit off De Silva. And the call from Steve Dunn is 4. Andrew Jones putting the front foot down the wicket and really hitting that one firmly. Good, bold shot.
This time Thompson
A beautiful
goes for
stroke by Thompson. My goodness me, it's the best he's played, isn't it?
Oh, super shot. Yes, lovely. Through extra cover. No question about that. That was going to be 4 all the way.
And I tell you what, he'll feel much better for that one, too. Just look at it again. He saw it, got there, woof, hit it beautifully. What a lovely follow-through, too. Beautifully poised, beautifully balanced. That was really a lovely stroke. Look at that, the follow-through afterwards.
So 172 for 4.
Handsomely driven again by Thompson. He's not bothering to run because he knows he struck it well, beautifully timed, and 4 runs. Oh, almost a caught and bowled, but he's hit it pretty well, and it'll go to the fence for 4 runs. Ranatunga almost got a hold of that. Thompson takes 4.
Well, there was certainly a risk here, but he hit it very well indeed. You see it was up past Ranatunga, who seemed to see it fairly late and made a despairing but belated effort to get to it and was never close. It was hit well enough to always have the legs to get to the boundary. He hit it very well indeed. So Thompson again picking up his 3rd boundary in 27, has taken it to 193 for 4.
It's been a feature of Andrew Jones's play today, his ability to hit the ball powerfully through the offside, and he's back for 2. That's the New Zealand 200 up. It's come in the 85th over of the day, and Jones is 92. Jones has found the gap again in the covers. Jones has got 2, and he's probably going to get 3 on this, running to the danger end, and makes it very comfortably. So Andrew Jones is 95. 204 for 7. Ramesh Ratnaika. Falling for runs away through the offside. Beautifully played. And he's back for 3, Andrew Jones. So he's gone to 98.
It's a dreadful fate, isn't it?
It certainly is. Of course, it's almost logical because you're very anxious to get the 100, and of course the field's also aware of it, so they liven up. There it is. There's 100 to Andrew Jones. Good-looking shot off the back foot. He races away behind point for 4. And what a fine innings by Andrew Jones. He's battled away all day. He came to the wicket just before lunch. He's played some fine shots right from the outset. And there he is with his reward, 103.
Well, we've got all these chaps running onto the ground. They're sitting there in the covers doing the most extraordinary things. They've all gone down on their knees and they're sort of making obeisance in the way that they do in the East when they pray to Allah. Anyway, it's a marvellous. Here's his wagon wheel.
Yes, some fine shots square of the wicket, those couple of square cuts, and he's been prepared to hook all day. He really has gone for it. In fact, his opening shot this morning, the first ball he faced, was a 4 off the back foot through cover point. Lovely shot.
Despite being caught behind by Hishant Tilkaratne of the bowling of Ravi Ratnaike, Andrew Jones played a pivotal role in New Zealand's total score. The match ended in a draw, but Andrew Jones' performance was highly praised. To add to his outstanding effort, he scored another century, this time an unbeaten 100 in the second innings, provided his consistency and resilience. Andrew Jones was known for his solid technique and ability to anchor the innings in the middle order. His batting style was characterized by an excellent defensive technique combined with the ability to rotate strike effectively. He was not the flashiest player, but his contributions were crucial to New Zealand's success during his time. Andrew Jones' style was a blend of calm composure and gritty determination, making him a valuable asset in the team's batting lineup. His performances, like the one shown in this video, remain an important part of New Zealand cricket history. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cricket videos. Thanks for watching.